Greetings, YouTube. It is late. It is almost past midnight by the time this hits my channel. In fact, it is midnight Central Standard Time when I'm going to drop this. But I failed just because of a number of reasons. One being I was trying to relax and enjoy myself tonight and didn't schedule in a recording of the other progression levels of offers for today. If you missed it, Paragon, as you can see, I have not purchased this. It's limit 3, and I have limited all of them. $50 is so much money to spend on something. Max is $150. Think about how much $150 can buy you, YouTube. Think about that. Think about, like, if you're a console game fan, I got my very old now combination of my Nintendo Wii refurbished and my Xbox 360. I know those are like ancient for people. But I got both of those combined for like $150 on eBay. This was a few years ago. But, you know, I just wanted to play some games that had decent graphics but could save me money. And also wanted to play some of my old Xbox favorites and GameCube favorites and was able to do that. But that was combined less than the limit of a bunch of pixels in this game for Tier 5 class catalysts, 6-star 6 stones, and Tier 6 ISO. Now, it is 100% Tier 5 class catalyst selector for $50. That's the best part of this value. But you see I've got 5 mutant, 1 cosmic, 2 mystic, 6 science, 6 tech, and a whopping 3 skill. That's thanks pretty much all to the July 4th offers. So the market for Tier 5 class catalysts is really not that high in demand if you got those offers. 6-star 6 stones in your hand are always in demand. And this is about retail price, unfortunately, for what Thronebreakers, and keep in mind we're going to be talking about this, and Wallet Breakers, Paragon players have been asked to spend $10 per $50, or 10 6 stones for $50, I should say, or $100 in Odin worth for 20, or the equivalent of naturally duping or duplicating a 6-star that's already on your team, either to awaken them or to add another 20 SIGs after that. And then 500,000 gold is such a pathetic amount of gold. That is $50 worth of gold when 4 stars were your best champions, but obviously that is not the case in July of 2022. So thanks in large part to a number of people, but we're going to shout out Dodds Maskinen, Mr. Dodds the Destroyer to be exact, and also T. Trudolini, among others, who sent me the other progression levels. Let's talk about this. Is about $30 for Cavalier players. A 25% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Selector. That's actually pretty good for what Cavalier players need. Of course, if you want to become a Thronebreaker, you have to complete Act 6 and take a 6-star to rank 3. And so 25% is pretty good. Normally, we see this with not selectors but crystals, which is a horrible value. So Cavalier offer pretty decent for what they need. Tier 5 class ISO, irrelevant, and 5-star 6 stones, 10, pathetic. So this is basically, everything else is not relevant. It's about the 25% Tier 5 class Catalyst Fragment Selector. And you can buy 3, so for what? About $100, you can get a 75% Tier 5 class Catalyst Selector, which for a lot of Cavalier players should be enough to take what's already in your existing stash up to 100% of a selector. So we go from that to the Proven Conqueror and Uncollected. This gives you, again, ISO Tier 4 class Catalyst Selectors, which we have seen for $30 for this level of summoners, be a generic rank up gem for 5 stars to rank 3 at least. We actually saw a rank 4 once. It was, Kabam Mike said it was a mistake, but we loved it. Or at least a 4-star to rank 5. So you've replaced that with 2 Tier 4 class Catalyst Selectors. Not enough. That should be a minimum of 3. The ISO is standard. 5-star 6 stones, 5. Forget about it. And a 4-star signature stone for plus 50 should be plus 99. And 200,000 gold is $20. Let's just say it's $20, even if it's more than that. Very underwhelming. I give the Cavalier offer, believe it or not, a B, and the Proven Conqueror Uncollected a D. And then my man T. Trudolini, while watching my recap video of the Paragon offer, He saw a 50% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector. So half of what Paragon players got for only $10 less. That is a complete ripoff to Thronebreakers. Plus, if you're Thronebreaker, it's probably because you don't have the needed 3 rank 4 6 stars, and nothing about this offer is going to help you become Paragon in that sense. You are super thirsty for 2 things, right? Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst. Well, guess what? None of those things are in this offer. You get a 50% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, a Tier 6 Class ISO Selector, and just 5 6-star Class-based 6 stones, which is way worse than they used to give Thronebreakers, which is what they give Paragon players now. So instead of upping the value for Paragons, they just move Thronebreaker value over to Paragon and then cut the Thronebreaker value in half. That is ridiculous. Thronebreaker players were so disrespected today. That's my takeaway. Cavalier players were rewarded. So, people are maybe going to see the headline of this. They're going to assume I'm being Mr. Negative. They're not hearing that I'm complimentary toward Kabam for Cavalier players. I think Cav players won today. Paragon players were a C+ at most B- value. Cavalier was a B. Uncollected was a D. And Thronebreaker at best was a C- because all of this is below average. And that's unfortunate because Kabam was looking to make money, a lot of money, with this limit of 3. Sorry for the late review of these, but hey, it's midnight Central Standard Time now. I can try to go to bed in peace. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.